You've got the perfect product, course, or service that you want to launch and make the big bucks, or maybe even a few dollars, right? Because let's face it, any money is good money. In today's video, I want to share with you how you can plan a launch so that you can ensure somebody buys your stuff. Hi, my name is Trina and welcome to another episode of Just the Tips. Here on my channel, I help lady business owners figure out this crazy online world so they can have more time doing the things they love. So I've launched quite a few things in my past 2 years as business owner, from courses to mini products to services. So I've been around the block a few times. I've had some flops and successes. So let me share with you how you can plan a successful launch based on my experience. The first thing you want to do is write down everything you have to do. Think details here. So sales page, thank you page, webinar, challenges, social media posts, email funnel. Think about every little detail that you need to have done before your launch date. Then the next thing you want to do is reverse engineer. So set that launch date, set it in stone, make that your deadline, and start working backwards, right? So you know you're launching March 1st. So you need to have your sales page ready by February 28th or February 27th, whatever it is you want to have that page ready. So then you also want to think about, okay, are you having a challenge before that? When's that challenge going to be live? When do you need to have that content prepared for that challenge? So start working backwards so you know you have adequate time to get everything in motion before you launch. I personally like to use my giant wall calendars and just scribble everything down on pencil so I can erase it, back it up, and then I put it in Trello as like my drop dead dates. The next thing you want to do is grow your email list. Whether you have 10,000 email subscribers or 5 email subscribers, you need to do something to bring in people and to get them to test out what it's like to work with you or what kind of products or services that you provide. So I've done challenges in the past. You could do 3-day challenges, 5-day challenges. I know from experience by day 5, people are starting to dwindle off. So I think 3 days is a good amount. You could do a webinar where you share maybe just one module of your course or show people what it's like to work with you at a very small piece, like what it's like to set up working with you. Think about what you could offer to people, have them sign up for it, and then go live, because that's how people really get to know you and decide if they want to pay for what you're selling. Step number 4 is plan to go live as much as possible leading into your launch. The more you go live, the more you're going to be at the top of that person's mind. They're going to start to get to know you. They're going to decide whether or not you're for them. You're also going to be able to show your authority by talking about your niche or your subject matter live. You can answer questions, you can get engagement, and you can really start to build those relationships that you can then possibly sell when you officially launch. I like to try to go live in my Facebook group every single week, and I also like to try to go live on my business Facebook page every single week as well. Now, I don't do this every single week. You just gotta make it work for you. But the more you go live, the more people get to know you, like you, and trust you. Step number 5 is to plan your emails. Whether you're planning out your newsletters leading into your launch or you're planning your launch funnel, so your product launches, you send them an email that launches. There's gotta be 5 or 6 more emails after that to remind them, this is available. Here's the bonuses. Here's the fast action bonus. This is when the cart closes. The cart is closing in 24 hours. You need to keep sending those emails and have them scheduled, because you're not going to make money if you aren't on the forefront of somebody's mind. They may have missed your first email. They may have totally forgot about your first email. Sending too many emails is not a bad thing. I learned in my last launch, I thought I was sending way too many emails. But when I sent those emails, I made some money. So don't think you're sending 2 emails, and have them scheduled in advance, because that's the last thing you're going to want to do while you're in launch mode. Step number 6 is to start incorporating bonuses. Whether you reach out to some friends of yours, do they have like a PDF or a workbook you can include, or what kind of offerings can you provide? Is it a group call? Is it maybe a little mini module you could do on, like, I could go into detail on how to write my script for my video editor, or how to outsource your video editing. Think about these little bonuses that's really going to add value and make people want to buy your course or your service, because that's really what's going to end up selling people. Step number 7 is to have testimonials. One thing that worked really well for one of my recent launches was to interview past students and clients of mine. I just asked them, hey, do you guys mind if we get on a live call and we talk about what it was like to work with me? It went over huge because people can see what it's really like to work with you and hear from somebody other than you. Then you have those videos to use on your website or your sales page as testimonials. If this is a brand new course for you, then see if you can launch it to some beta testers for free. I did that the very first time I launched YouTube Bootcamp, and in return, they gave me testimonials. So think about how you can use those testimonials in your launch. Step number 8 is to set deadlines. I know I've said this in last week's video and the week before, but by having that deadline, you can really start to formulate what your timeline is going to look like when you have to get things done. And set that timeline in Trello, because you're going to be constantly reminded, this date is coming up, this date is coming up, and that's the only way you're going to get something done. And then step number 9 is to prepare for some late nights. Launching a product or a service isn't easy, and if you want to make some money, you've got to be in it to win it. So have coffee ready, have snacks, get your nice fuzzy blanket, and be prepared for some late nights. But realize this isn't going to last forever. This is just a short time in your business so you can make some money and then take a step back to reevaluate. My question of the day for you is, what are you launching this year? Is it a new service? Is it a course? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like these launching tips that I'm giving you guys, make sure you give this a thumbs up and you click subscribe for more videos just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.